Yes. What's up, my peoples? Y'all, I said, what's up, my peoples? Y'all, your girl is back at it again. She back. Y'all miss me? How you doing? So we have a very uh, uh, interesting and fabulous show for you guys today. Hey, I mean, anyway, let's just get started. Y'all already know how we get the vibes up, though. So we gonna start it nice and easy, darling. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my dude Ingram, y'all. So you guys are now going to be tuned in to the one and only Ingram, and this one is called what? Right here.
Hello?
Huh?
Hey,
Huh?
I wrote you a song.
Oh yeah? Well, thank you, darling.
It sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
It reminds me of you.
Okay.
I want you to hear it.
Yes. Started nice and easy.
So when are you coming?
I'm coming right now.
It's okay. I'll wait for you. I said I'll wait for you.
Oh yeah? Oh, thank you.
Yes, I know, 'cause it shows every time I'm inside, come alive. I will wait for you. Wait. Oh, you. So I'll take my time with you. See, I will take my time for you. You make me wanna save myself for only you. Only you, only you, only. Oh, you make me wanna save myself for only you, only you. I.
Just a little sample. Just a sample.
I'll be right here.
You already know how we do it. We do it nice, easy, and then what? Well, we do it nice. What did you say? I didn't hear what you said. I didn't hear what you said.
Yo, icon.
Yes.
Okay. Conquer the globe. Every girl want every out and we close. Batman no born knows. I know how I fall with hot like snow. Hey, banks, put the big Benz on the washing sign. Rolex a chip when the boss flashing. From a young thing, me no try chatting down. Shirt out from my belly with a blacking grab. On the hill, put the White House like Washington. Watch them a speculate on the over pocket. 6 up, jet mail, yeah, the traffic strap. I through the traffic, them flashing and dashing down. Take a boat, y'all, crashing plan. Step in at the street, they be fresh like water. Pull up over Portmore, stop in at the plaza. Have y'all a Portsmouth, so over Gaza. Me no left my charger. Next day, St. James, Lincoln, Sparta. Daddy don't like me, me gone with the data. Man a baller, 18, baby gata. Let me talk them with charge. So we beat. Clap, yeah, I think. The brand them rare, I think. Touching at the road, hey. So we beat. Everybody don't think. The brand them rare, I think. Touching at the road, I head. And that rum pop, long start. Lick up is a grab a numb tats. And then you pour up is a rum tart. Lick up boy calm down before something jump off. Yeah, we get and the girl that would no girl no fuck bitch. Me and the team important like car. The gigs them a chop, some a cut like sharp bitch. When I smell like market, baby powder. So we do it.
Got these niggas don't think. The brand never right on your feet. Don't you let it run? Hey, so we beat. Got my brain on feet. The brand never right on your feet. Don't you let it run? Hey, so we beat. Got my face on feet. The brand never right on your feet. Don't you let it run? Hey, so we beat. Got my body on feet. The brain never right on your feet. Touching on the road. Big Benz for the washing stand. Rolex a check when the boss flashing man. From a girl thing, me no giant chatting down. Shirt up from my belly with a blacking drop. On the hill, put the white house like Washington. Watch them a speculate when the over pocket. Six up gently, yeah the profits trap. I to the traffic, them flashing and dashing down. Take a boy, girl, crashing plan. Stepping at the street, yeah we fresh like water. Pull up over Portmore, stopping at the plaza. Have girl a Portsmouth, some over Gaza. Yo, bro, me no left my charger. Next year, send chains, link on Sparta. Daddy don't like me, gone with the data. What's good, Junior? What's good, babe? Hey, look at boy, calm down. Sample. Just, that was supposed to only be a sample. But we're going to keep it moving. And you know who we're going to go to right now? Just to keep the vibe all the way up. Yo, we have to go to the one and only. Yo, Young I'm Bad. Okay, all the way. What? From J.A. Yo, you're not tuning in to one and only Miss Coffee. This one's called Toast. Let's get it. Toast. Yeah.
So we are coming here with a force.
Yeah.
Blessings we are reaping, we coursing on full. Oh, in our eyes and boast. Yeah, we give thanks and we need it the most. We have to give thanks
get
and
the vibes
we're
up,
supposed to be thankful. Blessings all from life and but thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah.
Gratitude is a must.
Yeah. Blessings fall by my right hand. But that was for the friends that take off the below one time.
Sit in a class and we bored. Never bored.
Third one, me say me try to think. And you know it's
king.
to be a fire thing.
And then has shit on the gun. What are you talking about?
Me all the gets to get the fire ring. Like hello, proton. Say I just saw you. Saw your posters.
My people ain't I'm just holding the vibe, my little rubber, my little fashion wearing that little.
Me have to thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus.
Gratitude is a must.
Yes, blessings fall every right now. But I toast to the friends that take off the load one time. Next
in a class that we bored.
Then all is said the road and me go on with it. That's how our blessings upon me. And say me fi tell them a story.
I've been telling y'all the story. Y'all listening?
And that's how I mean I give him the glory. I'm delighted. You know some person ignited.
I'm
Got the music me
excited.
excited. Coming like a potion. Blessings all for my life. I thank God for the journey, the earnings, I just for the plus. Yeah.
Gratitude is a must.
Yeah. Blessings all by my right hand. But I toast for the friends that take off the load one time. It's
in a class and we bored.
Then only said the road and me go on with the road. Toast.
Yeah. Toast.
Oh, in our eyes I'm bored.
Never.
Yeah, we give thanks. Yeah, we give thanks and we're supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and I thank God for the journey, the earnings, I just for plus. Gratitude is a must. Yeah. Blessings fall when we're right hand. But I toast for the friends that take off the load one time. It's in a class and we board. Then only said the road and we go on with the road. Toast.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, we got one more vibe before we start even our shout out right now. Big shout out to this person right now. Big shout out to Jimmy Black, the Journeyman. This one is called Say Less. I really love this song, y'all. Make sure you go stream that. Go check them out on YouTube.
If you about your money,
say less.
Why me that so fresh and clean?
Say less.
Boy, you know we keep it lit.
Say less. You know I say this. Say less.
I don't need no scare.
Say less.
Your family will cross you
Say less.
Go get it, and you know.
Say less.
That's all I need. And we all ballin'.
Say less. It's all I need.
And I got my family, man, that's all I need. And I got my kids, man, that's all I
got
need.
both my kids.
And I got God, man, that's all I need.
The man above me, keep on watching
They
me.
can stand me. Now, God, they can't stand me.
But you
And I
gonna put
got
some
that
respect
they
on
know
that shit,
that's
though.
all I need.
How you doing?
100-round drum, man, that's all I need. Yeah. If you about your money,
say less. SHERIDONNA'S. SHERIDONNA Beauty Salon. Unity Fashion Institute. SHERIDONNA Isabella Notary. Say less. Say less. Humble, confident, Molly.
always say they let their money talk, say less.
What you say? I always got no
Burn
money.
you at the cross, stay blessed. Every move is calculated in these streets, play chess. If you wanna get this money, with this G, say yes. I'm a self-made hustler, pocket full of citrus.
You know I'm a self-made hustler, y'all. Yo, I get it in. Every day I can.
He had a drink. Every day we drinking more money over everything. I just let them haters talk. I don't even say a word.
What you say?
First known is never said. I will leave you on the curb. If you really about the bread, you won't sleep where you serve. 20 years of hustle, now it's getting back what I deserve. If you about your money,
say less. Just a little sample. We'll play a little bit more before the day even finish, y'all. You already know. We already know. We that girl. How you doing? And let's get this party started. Yes, Tanti. Whoo. Feeling the vibes. I hope y'all heart rate is up. Okay. I got my train. I got my situation. Like, yeah, so we'll talk about the look of the day in a minute as the show progresses, darling. Whoo. Let's get the vibes. You already know we gotta bust some sweat, okay? We gotta get the vibes, gotta get the energy all the way up, darling. Ooh, child, let me get my H to the Izzo. Make sure you guys are keep hydrated with a little bit of H to the Izzo, with a little bit of lime in that thing. Okay. Hallelujah. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start out with our first shout out. You already know how we do. I always start out with my two offsprings, because for the simple fact that I feel totally blessed. You know, big shout out to my son. Big shout out to my son and my daughter, Joseph and Isabella. Yes. My son called me early this morning, like, "Oh, mom, just checking on you." Da da da. So it feels amazing. Well, you know, like you did the best that you could raising your kids, and you just continue to, you know, just get the fruit from your labor. So, like I said, my daughter made me some food. Like yesterday, I was so tired. Child, you should have saw me if y'all was anywhere around where I am. Child, I didn't use my bare hands, y'all, and I tore up some trees. Like literally, I felt like I was back home where I used to climb trees all the time. So I was just. Yo, my sister was like, "Oh, she want to get rid of these bushes in front of the backyard." I was like, "Yo, I use my bare hands, y'all, and I ripped that joint to threads." I woke up this morning, I was like, "Who the hell did that?" And I was looking like, "You did that, like, bitch, like." What the fuck? It looked like I'm some type of like, are you Hercules out this motherfucker? Like literally yesterday when I was going through the motion, I was not like thinking like how beast I was. Like I was literally like in beast mode, but it felt so empowering and so like good, you know, like I was able to just you know, just get everything out. But yeah, I was totally blessed, and I just saw like how powerful I really am, you know. And so like child, let's just keep it moving. All I'm saying is just do what feels right, and the rest is history, child. Okay. And yeah, all right. So my next shout out goes to DC Fashion Foundation and DC Fashion Incubator. And the crazy thing is like, yo, I believe DC Fashion Incubator is actually, God, I'm sweating. You already know. DC Fashion Incubator is no longer going to be kind of like in existence. So literally, I came to Maryland just in the nick of time, to really get my resources from them, to really to learn from them, really to get that network. Big shout out to Ashaka King, to Bellflowers, to Rap, to Chris, to all the people who I met along the way at DC Fashion Incubator, because they're like no longer, it said permanently closed, so you know what that means. So big shout out to Christine for supporting me, and like having woman power for real, for real. I'm trying to tell you, like I had some rough days, a rough year last year, and she really helped me out a lot. I really didn't. Sometimes when you're in like the situation, you can't really see the bigger picture. But like when you're outside a little bit and you pass through, like you just see how powerful like certain people have been impactful in your life. And I just want to say thank you to Christine, seriously, for like for just supporting me 100%. And so y'all, ciao. And I just got another opportunity. So like I said, the blessing continues to just come my way, and I'm just literally like, yup. They be like, you want to do this? Yup. You want this? Yup. Okay, you go. Yup. I'm going to accept all of my blessings. And so, yes, child, thank you again. Okay, so DC Fashionista is here to stay. Okay, SHERIDONNA'S Designs is here to stay, darling. How you doing? Okay, moving right along. Big shout out to Syracuse and Focus, SIESIF. And also I just want to say, big shout out to my Syracuse family, because literally like my Syracuse family do not leave me. Like I'm always getting so much love and so much support from my Syracuse family. Especially Syracuse and Focus. They're always like supporting me and promoting me and just giving me all type of gems and stuff like that. So I definitely look forward to going back home. Guys, I have a few homes. So when I say going back home, like it's a place where it really resonated with me, and it's a place where I lived for a period of my life that was very substantial. Like Jamaica, that's my home. Maryland is my home. You see what I'm saying? And Syracuse is my home, and so I literally have more than one home. So as you know, J is the original, and when the original is always it always stands out. Like your first boyfriend, your first husband, they always stand out. So the original always stands out. And so big shout out to JA and child. And I heard you can't even do no type of shipping down there. Child. It's all type of drama. But anyway, moving right along. Big shout out to Syracuse, like I said. Also, big shout out to one of my mentees, my mentor, Mindset Morgano, and I definitely look forward to our endeavors that we have coming up, and you guys could see that coming up. So we don't. One thing I've learned is like you don't really say anything until it's actually done, and so look out for just more of me. And so a big shout out to him for literally like always supporting me, and always like when I feel like down, because as you guys know, we have bad days. Like everybody has bad days. Like he always be like, yo, queen, like what? You are a boss, you're empress, you're a queen, you are a mogul. You need to make sure you own that. Don't let nobody stop you, don't let nobody deter you. Like he always just hold me at a very like high standard, and so like I literally just have to just be who I'm supposed to be, and so I just appreciate him 100%. And so like his energy is none other, and so um I'm blessed to actually know him. And so yeah. So as you guys know, I'm wearing my 2020 summer collection right now, and so it's a little it's a tribute to the summer, because I was talking to a friend of mine. His name is Julian, and we are talking about the beach, and I just felt like I was like, if the beach was open like right now, I would be at the beach probably doing this right now. And so this is a tribute to the beach. So anyway, whatever. Moving right along, big shout out to kids fashion week. Like literally guys, right now, if we didn't have the situation, I will be doing kids fashion week. SHERIDONNA'S Beauty Salon will be the sponsor for that event. And so I just want to say big shout out to you guys, and I definitely look forward to connecting with you guys a little bit more. And the best is yet to come, darling. So we shall see how that plays out. Okay. And I will let you guys know some of the news of the day in terms of SHERIDONNA Beauty Salon and what service we offer. Okay. So you guys can know that. Chill. You know what? I just think we just need to just hold the vibes, because it's very important that we just keep our vibes all the way up, okay? And so the next person who's gonna come to the stage right now is my girl, Miss Brooklyn, featuring Nicki Minaj, and this is my joint, and it's called Vibes. What? How you doing? How you doing? What happened? What happened? Look, as you know, technology does weird things, but we ain't gonna let that stop us, okay? Because we don't stop nobody. Okay. Got the studio in the crib and don't know how to act. Big shout out to you, Miss Brooklyn. How you doing? Who really fucking with me? No one on the gang. Down to the cut of the sleeve. That ain't what the same. Swipe to the left, they give it a like. Shit is a shame. These bitches stay getting me tight. Put up in the same damn thing. Let it go. Who would have thought it was possible? Rest of your band and they mocking you. Yeah. So as you guys know, Brooklyn from New York City, and she's an indie artist, y'all. Out in the open, they eyeing you. You give them a ball and they biting you. They got me. Like, what's your sound? Tell me who to play. I create my own while these bitches bite. Nah, this ain't for show. This ain't out of spite. Something right. You know the rugged ways. They think I'm mad. They think I'm really tight. I'm good. This ain't for clout and this ain't for life. Like Nikki said, it's a different way. You know they hype. You know the fucking vibes. Woke up the price of coke up. I just hit them with the low cut. Them folks up. Somebody about to get poked up. Go close. Sample. We're gonna keep that drain moving. I want to go to my next artist that's coming to your airway. I really love this song because of what it represents, like literally me, and like, yo, just be blessed and appreciative. You're now tuned into one and only Shensia. It's called Blessed, featuring Tiger. Let's go. Shensia. Sure. First thing in the morning, when I wake up, thank God for life. Look in the mirror and say, bitch, I'm the best. Way too blessed. Bitch, I'm the best. Way too blessed. No matter way I try. It could never be me, never I. Keep hitting from the side. We gon' take this blood clot worldwide. Never had to pretend. Never 4 times 2, that's a 10. Never ever beg friend. If they're not with me, we don't worry about them. Whoa, Diamond can see it. Whoa, so every day I repeat it. I say, first thing in the morning, when I wake up, thank God for life. Look in the mirror and say, bitch, I'm the best. Way too blessed. Bitch, I'm the best. Way too blessed.
450 on the neck. Yes, I know you like it rough, I get reckless. The way you lick it up, you gon' make me fall in love. Baby, you gon' make it hard for the next. Bitch, I'm the best. It's your boyfriend, I ain't impressed.
Yes. I love that song there. First thing in the morning, yes. When I wake up, yes. Thank God for life. Look in the mirror and say, bitch, I'm the best. Yep. Love. I don't know who wrote that song. Fire. Let's keep this moving. Let's get this party moving. Okay. So my next shout out goes to Miss Kim's Coles, guys. Like, so inspired. I'm so blessed to literally, when I say like the universe is bring like amazing people in my world, amazing people to inspire me, amazing people to interact with, like it's beyond. I never really imagined. Like literally, when I say I need something, literally someone will come in my way to literally help me. So now I literally have to just ask for exactly what I want and be so precise to everything down to the T so I could get it faster and so I could get it like right away. Because the thing is, if you're not sure what you want and where you want to go, it's going to be a delay. So, one of the things that I really wasn't sure, like, where am I going to live? Where am I going to go? Where am I going to move to? And so it's been a delay because I'm like, I don't really know where I want to go. But now, LA is calling my name though. Like, it's calling my, like, Los Angeles is calling my name. LA is calling my name because I was just thinking, like, yo, okay, I want to be where fashion is, of course, duh. And I want to be where the sun is, like, duh. And those are two still fashion district. And I'm literally now I'm like engaging with so many people from LA. Like their energy matches my energy. The sun is always sun kissed. You know what I'm talking about? And even though I love New York, but it seems like a little it seems a little, you know what I'm talking about? Like I'm still gonna go to New York to do my networking, what have you. But I just feel like LA though, California though, okay, it's calling my name though. How you doing? And so yeah, I've decided because that's gonna match my energy and that's gonna match like the environment, like free spirited, like look at the subsequently, look what I'm wearing today. Seriously, it does not match this in Maryland. It does not match. Like, look, I'm guaranteed if I go to LA, I'll be matched. I'll be matched with the people in LA in terms of wardrobe right now. All jokes aside, that's what I believe. So the universe is just working in mysterious ways. I'm totally happy. And literally, I just made a decision like completely like a while ago. Seriously, it just made sense. And so yeah, moving right along. So, but big shout out to Kim Cole for literally like always sending me messages, for always engaging with me, for always like giving me like gems, like information that I need to know and how to like become like a better person, a better entrepreneur. And that's why I had to give her a shout out along with Wardell, which he's the next person that I want to give a shout out to, which is Wardell Sims Jr. And he's an amazing entrepreneur. He's amazing marketing guru. So he just the universe has sent him in my way, send him in my direction to be able to give me different gems on how to be able to do my marketing. Because like, yeah, you're a graphic designer, but there's certain different lanes a graphic designer is in. I'm more of the like promotional packaging. I'm not in marketing. Okay, so literally, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you have to either pay someone to do the marketing or you do the marketing yourself. And so, literally, it's important to really know how marketing is done, even though you're going to kind of like hire that out for somebody else. It's good to know how your structure is going to be. And so, like, he's literally like guiding me on how my structure to be. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but yo, lit. And so let's keep it moving. Also speaking of marketing, and I met these people on LinkedIn. I met Kim on LinkedIn and Wardell, and the next person I'm about to give a shout out is, her name is Dupealeru, is Dupealeru. And so I met them like a while back, And when I say like the engagement has always been so positive, so uplifting, and that's why I had to give her a shout out on my IG, and then she gave me a shout out as well, like reposted and stuff like that. Like when you have great people that just inspire you, like it just it feels absolutely amazing, because one of my favorite quote by Chris Crowan, he's also an entrepreneur. He says success is an iceberg, guys, and literally is a lot of things that entrepreneurs have to go through that the public don't see. Is a lot of stuff that I go through as an entrepreneur, as a woman entrepreneur, as a business owner, that you guys will never see. And some of the things that we have to endure is the hard work late night. When I say I be up late night while all y'all sleep, everybody, even though people be like, oh, you don't have a job, oh, I'm like, yo, I'll be putting in them late hours so I could be able to manifest what I want. So it's hard work having that habit of being like, yo, even though it's supposed to be like free time or people watching movies, I don't watch no movies, because I'm the movie. How you doing? And so y'all watch me, because I don't have time to watch movie. Okay, because I'm gonna be in the movies. Okay, so creating that good habit where you work up every day, and you just on your grind. It doesn't matter if somebody else is watching movie or whatever, but it's okay to take breaks. Like I take my breaks for sure, because I know that's how you recharge. And this that sacrifice, which is like that hard work where you stay up late at night and you figure out your shit, you work on your stuff. Like I had to submit my this package. I won't even go indulge into what it is. You guys will just see it. And literally, how to do my artist statement, how to do my preparation, so when it's presented to the world, it looks totally professional and it represents me and it represents SHERIDONNA'S designs. And so that takes time to be able to do that. So literally, like I'm up being able to just execute what I want and how I want my presentation to be. And so child, having that sacrifice where you sacrifice some sleep, also having having massive action, just not giving up, having massive action to just do things. It's plenty of time where I feel down and out, where I feel like, yo, maybe I should just get a fucking 9 to 5. But deep down in my heart, I already know, like, it's just not for me. I already done it. I've been there, done that. I've had a few 9 to 5, which I know it just does not work. And literally, I have my brand just in my heart, in my soul, in my spirit. I can't even let it go, because it's in my DNA right now. Like, it's in my DNA, it's in my everything. Like, what can I say? You know what I'm talking about? And so just having that massive action. And so that's what I'm doing. Like, and also having that failure, like there's failure. It's a quote, like failure is just success in progress. And so it's a lot of things that don't work out for me, but it's because it's something better coming along, like, I said I wanted to have my store, but look, if I had my store, it'd have been like, what's the point? Because right now all the stores are closed. You know what I mean? So the best way is online. So now I'm building my online business, and that's what it's about. This is what the universe was telling me, like, yo, you need to do your online, because it's a lot of overhead costs when you have a business, a brick and mortar business. Certain, even the biggest $1 million company, they can't sustain. So I mean, it's best to start out online. So this is why it's important to, like, you just go with your instinct, and actually just take your time and be patient. Everything you want cannot happen in one day, and that's what I've learned about myself as well. And so yeah, we're gonna have some failures, okay? And having that persistency, like, yo, I've literally been on this journey of building my brand for almost 2 decades, y'all. Y'all might not even know that. Y'all probably just seen me just come on the scene because y'all just learned about me, but I've been doing this for a minute. Okay, the first thing I designed was literally when I was a kid, but like really designed. It's like, it was a t-shirt. Somebody, he had a company. It was in Syracuse, actually. He had a company where he do t-shirts, and literally I started cutting those things up and then putting lace on there and doing my thing. So I've been doing my things for a while. So just being persistent with your brand, it's not going to be $1 million company overnight. And I'm learning that, like, yo, take your time, young girl. Don't rush. Don't rush. Okay, so I literally been just knowing to just enjoy my process right now, and that's what I'm doing, enjoying the process, and watching myself grow and watching my brand grow is literally like very fulfilling and beautiful. I see that people repost me and tag me, and I have my memories, and I repost people and they repost the stuff, so it feels really, really good to see the engagement of, people, like, giving me so much positive feedback about my brand and just about my experience with working with them. Like, people just, love my energy and love like what I bring to the table. So how you doing? And so yeah, and also like setting goals. And that's why I had to like start writing things down, what I really want. So sometimes, some days it'd be like, but it's important to like write write things down. So that's what I've also learned as well as an entrepreneur and even as a mom. Like now when I go grocery shopping, like we have to make a list so we don't go crazy. And so we could get what we need, not what we want. So I've learned so my ex used to be talking about that all the time. Like you have to know your needs from your wants and literally just take care of your needs first. And then your wants will be later. So that's what I've also learned as well. So, and I'm teaching my daughter that, like, yo, we can't just buy whatever we want. Okay. At least not right now. Like, buy what you need. Okay. So it's just like a quote from the Great Debaters, one of my favorite movie besides Friday. Okay, it's like right there. Okay, it's like, yo, well, there's like, you gotta do what you have to do so you could do what you want to do, and that's what I've learned. I have to do what I have to do now, like to humble myself and just, you know, having a small amount. So when you do have a big amount, you know how to handle it. And so that's how I was telling my daughter, like, okay, say if you have $100, you don't blow the whole $100. You just you might have, maybe spend $20 and put up, the others, or spend 25 and put up 75, or invest in that way. So I'm teaching both my kids, like, yo, if you buy something, don't buy something unless you could really afford it. And so, I'm also learning as I go. So I'm winging it, y'all. I'm winging it myself. So all the stuff that I learned, I teach to my kids because, I literally I needed that growing up, and it's a lot of things that my mom, she just didn't know, so I can't hold her accountable like that. So I just have to take everything in consideration. So yeah. So the last thing about success and is the iceberg is literally taking risks. Oh, child. Let me breathe on that one. And we're gonna have to take a little pause for the calls after that. When I say risks, when I say they ain't nothing, it is nothing in the account. There's nothing in the account, right? And you just know in your heart, like, yo, you was $1 billion company. Like, you cannot stop doing what you're doing your because right now your reality shows like, oh, your funds are low. Like, nah, you are a star, you're fabulous, you are who you say you was, because if you wasn't, you wouldn't say you was. And therefore everything is okay, you got it in the bag, sis. Okay, so literally I've learned that, like, you just have to not pay attention to like your immediate situation, because this is temporary. Your immediate situation is temporary. So you have to know, okay, you have to know, like, I just got a message. I just got a message. I get the most random message, but it's also amazing as well. And big shout out to whoever is sending my messages to me. Like I said, the universe talks to me. And so like um yeah. Yeah, so So you want to know what the message says? It said, "You did not come this far to only come this far." So I did not come this far to stop here. Are you well? No, I already know we got bigger and better things just awaiting. Like okay, my life awaits me. Okay, my fabulosity, my fabulous life awaits me. Okay, and uh, big shout out to Kamorley Simmons because literally like her show, I think it was called Fabulosity. She's one of my inspiration as well because like being a mom, being a model, being a fashion designer, be a mogul, like I looked at her, I was just like, yo, this is that's me. Like that's me. It's not what I want to be. Like that's me. I'm just like, yo, how do I get to that level in terms of like, hiring people, being able to travel the world, still take care of your kids, still have a husband, even though child she'd been through some, but I don't want to do that. But I know she learned a lot in terms of being married a few times. And so that's why I had questioned myself, like, yo, do I really want to get married again? And the question is absolutely, because, when you get a divorce, you the word is, I would say, you get bruised, you get trampled on. What's the word I'm looking for? You get hurt, mm, you just get scarred, and you just like, do I want to do this again? But you just have to make sure that you're compatible. And this is why the word of the day is emotional intelligence. Child, let's hold tight for that. In the meanwhile, let's take a pause for the cause, and we'll finish our shout out. I just felt like I just needed to just let you guys know, like, success is an iceberg. And I tell myself that every day. Child, let's just take a little 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we gonna go to the one and only who? Miss Riri. Okay. With your dude DJ Khaled. And this one is called Wild Thoughts. Okay. Because I get my own self.
See me naked. I wanna be a baby. Spinning in the sweat just like it came from Big Tech. Rock a wrist on the brown. When I get like this, I can't be around you until it's a dim down and out. Cause I can into things that I'm gon' do. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Let's go. I hope it over for the tagging. You know this cookie's for the bagging. Kitty, baby, get her things to rest. Cause you done beat it like the 68 Jets. Diamonds are nothing when I'm rocking with you. Diamonds are nothing when I'm shining with you. Just keep it white and black as if I'm your sister. I'm too hip to hop around, time to hit with you. I know I get wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow, wow, wow. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Hey, I heard that pussy for the taking. I heard it got these other niggas going crazy. Yeah, I treat you like a lady.
You
Fuck
better.
you till you burned out, cremation.
Oh, yeah.
Make it cream, yeah, Wu-Tang. Throw that ass back, bouquet.
Okay.
Call me and I can get it juice. I
Okay.
can tell you gone off the doors. Careful, mama, why what you say? You talking to me like you new babe. You talking like you trying to do things. Now that party gotta run it like she Usain, baby. You may be drowning in it, ooh, touche, baby. I'm carrying that water, Bobby Boucher, baby. And you know I'ma slaughter like I'm Jason. Busted, why you got it on safety? White girl, wear shit on brown. I probably shouldn't be around you. Cause you get wild. You looking like there's nothing that you won't do. What you won't do? Hey girl, that's when I told you. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Wow,
That's all y'all get.
wow,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay, we just want to get the vibes all the way up real quick. Okay, let's finish our shout outs. Okay, so my next shout out goes to it's this new artist that I wanted to introduce to you guys. Okay, his name is Low Cost Boy. Okay, and he also goes by the name on the low, and he has this hot joint, right? He's an African artist, and he has this hot joint called Positive Vibes. Let's get into it. You're now tuning into On the Low.
Fresh on the Kabusu.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Low Cost Boy.
Happy or reason.
Listen to the words, y'all. This is why I want y'all to tune in.
Black man, imagine you deep. From low cost to Philly, man, I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm playing games on a hustle for bro. Nobody go get your ass when you broke. I'm still on my grandma.
Nobody go fuck with you, bro. Did you get that?
I'm not afraid to make a change. I used to plan A, I used to plan B, I plan C, so I'm fine.
You gotta have plan A.
Yeah. M.O.B. and say, what day your man is your life.
What I'm on?
Positivity every day, that is the life. Yeah. Tell yourself you a champion, that is the life.
Champion girl.
That be the life. Yeah. But when you go out home, and see it, you'll be count. We'll be on in the way, we'll be on in the hustle. We'll be look at when I'm performing in the street in the shop, and I made target. Yeah. Said I'm first time I am and will be any meeting. I'm on the different level, no be the normal things every day with the sea, low cost boy on the low. And I'm at home and I'm free. My dream, we are clean. My dream, so to me, they all how I want to went and I won't cow. You'll be here now, you be there, massa how. If I do on your own way, you're more research. But then
let me know in the comments what y'all think about Low Cost Boy. Okay, aka On the Low, Positive Vibes. Tell me what y'all think about the song. Go and check them out.
You can never compare yourself to your fears, but rather approach to your fears. Humble yourself, be ready to yourself, focus only on yourself. When you're waffle, when you're sick, waffle. Too many space for you to enjoy. Won't take a risk, there's your own fault.
So what he's saying is like, sometimes when you have too much money, you can't even enjoy yourself. So just enjoy the small things, humble yourself, and just stay positive. That is the whole gist of the song. Okay. He also put some funny some funny things in there as well. So yeah. But moving right along, what I want to do is I also want to just hold a good vibes right now with my dude. Yes. Yo, we're now tuning in to one and see that million next week. Some love that song, yeah. Let's go.
Let you marry, bless you with body, oh baby.
Work.
Star boy go, bless you with my girl, my girl.
Hey.
Let you marry, bless you with body, oh baby. Star boy go, bless you with money, oh my girl. Suck up, baby. Suck up. We are getting lock. We are getting baby. Suck. When I come through. They know we survive, so they turn up all eyes on me now. So many things we fit to do with your magical baby. Stop getting plenty money. Yeah, you know what you gotta do. Girl, she love for me, show me how to do. No doubt I'm the one for you. I'm the one for the TV every time you do. Me body like Orodo. I'm a here for your matter for the show. Yeah. Suck, baby. Suck. We are getting lock. We are getting baby. Suck. Body, body, girl, you confuse my thinking. With your body, body, girl, it's for you that I'm singing. With your body, body, girl, can't chop on my money. Now with your body, I do. Girl, can't chop on my money. You make a man want smoke cannabis. Sucker, I'm my friend on the set. Sucker, all I see now your way. Sucker, girl, come on, you make me dance. Sucker, I like the way your body stand from you. Sucker, let me come take a dip from you. Sucker, make your body move from me. Sucker, let me come take bank up from you. Sucker, 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 baby. Sucker, 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 sucker. We are giving luck, 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 luck. We are giving baby. Sucker, sucker, sucker. Step in the place, the party starter. With them shorten.
We'll come back. We'll come back to Starboy in a minute. We'll come back to Starboy. Let's finish our shout outs, okay? Because we still have a lot to talk about. Okay, so moving right along, darling. Our next shout out goes to Central NY Woman. Like I said, for my people in NY, they don't forget about me. Let me get my H to the Izzo, y'all. Like I said, keep hydrated and get some lemon in you, make you feel good. Big shout out to my Central NY magazine and like my my upper state people, okay, that support me continuously. Also talking about support, shout out to Jimmy Black. Like I said, make sure you guys go check out his new music. And he has a new song coming out, so stay tuned for that. Okay. And I just want to where is it? That last song was my jam though. Oh, yes. But I got a surprise for y'all. It's this artist. I got this new song. I think you guys will really, really love it. But yeah, like I said, big shout out to Jimmy Black. And my next shout out goes to Julian. Big shout out to Julian. My neighbor. Literally, we held a vibe. My sister was like, "Oh, you guys were out there for like 4 hours." I was like, "I was not out there for 4 hours." And my daughter, "Oh, yes, yeah, I was." I was just like, I was holding the vibe. Woman said the sun was fire, meaning the sun was amazing. Okay, and we're just holding the vibe, talking about life and stuff. And so, big shout out to you for engaging and giving me all kind of gems and different offers. Thank you. Also a big shout out to Lindsay Albanese. So I met her on TikTok. Big shout out to you for just sharing your story and sharing information with me. She is a celebrity stylist. And she was just saying, how she sold out and even what store? I feel no, Neiman Marcus. That's my store. That's the store I will be selling out. Okay, that's the store that's gonna be carrying SHERIDONNA'S, y'all. Okay, and then she was just saying this believing in yourself and just being persistent. The same thing that we talked about. Like when I say I did not forget, and I already want to let y'all know. Okay, about our hood scarf. Okay, and my hood scarf. We're not going. It's not. It's going to be in the stores, and will be sold out. Look at that. Ugh. Our hood scarf is not, look, ooh, fabulous. Okay, so even now, when you're doing through this situation that we're going through, guys, I've used this as my mask as well. You could just put this over your head like this, and look, you still look chic. Okay, put this right over your head, and you could tie it like this, and this could be kind of like your mask as well. Okay. And I've done this. Remember, this is the candy apple red for my people on Anchor. I'm wearing the candy apple red. I just took off my little my share kind of like vest scarf uh ensemble situation with the hood as well. So I just took that off for a second, and now that I have my candy apple red hood scarf, just to show you guys that you could use it as a mask as well. This is available at sheridonnadesigns.com, and this comes in 3 beautiful colors. We have our candy apple red, we have our midnight darling, and we have our snow white. So go ahead and get you one for every day, okay? And yeah, so talking about Neiman Marcus, okay, this is going to be in Neiman Marcus right here, and this is going to be sold out along with all our other products that's going to be there as well. And we're going to have our own store as well. So I'm just putting that on the ear. And she was just saying, like, to just whatever you want to also say it out loud and put it out in the universe. And once you say it, it's already done. And so and write it down and keep on repeating it and actually keep on doing things to get that done. And so that's what we're doing. Okay. Child, I would say let me get some water, but I'm already hot. How you doing? And big shout out to Wendy too. I got some people from Wendy's show follow up and holler at me. So big shout out to Wendy Williams show. Wendy is also one of my inspiration. Like I just see what Wendy do, and I love it. And I do me. Wendy do her. We love her for that, and I do me. And so, yeah. Okay. So big shout out to Miss Queen Bianca Brooks. I want you guys go and check her out on IG as well as her patrons. Okay. And as you guys know, we both have patrons accounts. So if you guys want to stay in tune with Sheridonna, make sure you guys go to patrons.com, PARTREONS, .com, and type in Sheridonna Designs. And we have 4 different tiers starting from $5 all the way to $100. And each tier give you different variety of things where you can get from us in terms of video, in terms of information and classes and stuff like that. So support local entrepreneurs. So that's another platform for local entrepreneurs and local business owners as well. So if you want to support local, go to patrons.com and subscribe to one of my tier and subscribe to one of Queen Bianca Brooks tiers as well, darling. Okay. Yes, because I'm due. Also big shout out to Islin. So I also met her on TikTok, and she's just so her spirit is so kind of like mine in terms of like high energy, always dancing, and just like yeah. And she's also a blogger, so big shout out to her. I had posted a video that she did while she was just being a queen, being a boss, and she just reposted and showing me love. And we was already engaged in TikTok, so big shout out to her, and big shout out to TikTok because I've been meeting some amazing people on TikTok for real. So don't be sleeping, y'all. Don't be sleeping on TikTok. They got the plug. I've been meeting all type of amazing people on TikTok. So it all depends on what you like. So whatever you will like will come to you. So when you see certain videos, like if you don't like that, then you don't follow that person. Then you won't get any more of that, Moving right along. Big shout out also to Amina. So she's also a TikTok blogger as well. And the same thing, like she's just really a really good spirit and really good energy. I appreciate her. As well as Michelle _ the visionary. Like, yeah. All these people are just been really cool coming into my life and just giving me all type of gems and stuff. And I want to give a big shout out to me. Yes, Sheridonna. I want to give a shout out to me. I want to give a shout out to Sheridonna Designs LLC for always making my drip just bossy saucy, okay? And I want to give a big shout out to Sheridonna Beauty Salon for always having my hair just looking gorgeous and healthy. And also sharing my gifts with the world as well. I want to give a big shout out to my other brand, which is Unity Fashion Institute, which teaches people, or I want to say young people, but I teach more than young people as well. fashion design and entrepreneurship and stuff like that. And I also want to give a big shout out to Humble Confident Modeling Agency, and I see amazing things for us. So a big shout out to us. With that said, let's hold. We're gonna hold our vibes. What's up, my people? What's up, y'all? It's a good shirt on it, and we back. We're not tuning in to the one and only Miss Anime, and this one is called Shot Clock. Okay, we just give it our last shout out. Well, not our last shout out. A shout out to me, Sheridonna.
You seem anxious, you seem adamant, but you ain't pressed my line. Wondering why? I know you ain't shy. I'ma say bye, but I know I won't think twice. Better let go of your pride. Do now, just do now. Oh yeah. When a nigga pull up on me, tell that nigga back. Don't you know all of these niggas wish that they could beg? I'm just saying, boy, you let it wind down. You got 24 seconds and it's starting right now.
Right now, I'm just applying my lip gloss, y'all. My people, 1 and 2.
Shot clock.
And the lip gloss today. I'm hydrating lip gloss by Arcade.
5 years of dating, tired of being patient. What the fuck you waiting for? Oh yeah, it's a lot of niggas hating, and I don't entertain it. But damn, you gotta get more. If you don't want like me, I can think about 100 things I could be doing right now. Don't wasting my time with you. Okay. But you gotta have it your way. I'ma start that clock on you. We gon' see what's up when a nigga pull up on me. Tell that nigga back. Don't you know all of these niggas wish that they could back? I'm just saying, boy, you playing, you gon' let it wind up. You got 24 seconds and it's starting right now. Shot clock.
I'm made with it.
Shot clock. Shot clock. Shot clock. 24 seconds.
Yes.
You got 24 seconds. You gon' miss your opportunity. Shot clock.
Just
love.
A little sample.
Add our rest and that's surely what we are. Flip it round, add VE and let's see if this goes far. Full of chuckles and cuddles and sometimes eye puddles.
Okay, the next situation that I want to get into right now, but let me give a shout out first, and then we're going to dive right into our next situation. A big shout out to Amazing. I want to get a big shout out to Amazing Grace. Thank you so much for the love, and thank you so much for supporting me and reposting me and connecting with me and all that jazz. And so, also a big shout out to DC Sustainable Fashion, which is DSFC. A big shout out to Janice. And she's just an amazing person that really I really believe that, she's teaching our young fashion designer, including myself, how to become like the best, more efficient, sustainable designer so you can be better at your craft, so you can not just produce garment but really help the environment. And when I saw when DC Fashion Incubator and DC Fashion Foundation like introduced me to Janice, like I appreciate her because then she just got me thinking about, what kind of designer I want to be. And this is why I say having like a sustainable collection was important to me. Not only, are you going to be reducing the price, but you're going to be, recycling clothes that's already made and to make new fashion. So that's like the best of both worlds right there. So big shout out to Janice because she's doing an amazing thing. And I definitely look forward to I'm working on the project that you invite me on. So I'm totally excited and let's get this party started. And I know you guys always like yo, I know Sheridonna could be doing this. Let's do this. So let's go. So big shout out to Miss Janice. And also big shout out to this media company. They're called um, Nebsly, Nebsly. And just thank you for the love. Like, when I say like the people when they comment is just like really empowering because I put out good energy out there, so I get really amazing an abundance of positive comment right back, like you're amazing, your content is fire, like all type of amazing things that will help me to stay motivated and help me to stay focused on the path that I'm going right now, like so I really appreciate them. So with that said, and talk about motivation and talk about, fire. Okay, the next artist that's coming to the stage or to your airway is the one and only Mr. Wale. Okay, and this one is called On Chill. As you guys know, I love that song, yeah. And as you guys know by now that I really love me some Wale because the energy that he brings out, even though I had a little situation which is like questionable, but um until I get confirmation, I just know that he's an amazing being and he wants to produce amazing work and I'm all here for it. So with the real Wale, please stand up. Okay, like how you doing? I already know like the song that you're working on right now is going to be fire. So like you that guy and just know like you got it in the bag